So one of the things that may seem like how do you pull it all together is where does AI and robots fit in this sort of sustainable energy picture? Like is that just like some weird side project or what? But it's because what we're really aiming for here is maybe a better way to think of it rather than sustainable energy is sustainable abundance for all. So if you think about like what is the future that would, what's the most exciting future that you could possibly imagine? Like what does that future look like? It's worth thinking about that. Just imagine a future. What does that amazing future look like? How about a future where you can have any good or service you want at will? A future of abundance for all, where really anyone can have anything. It sounds impossible. It sounds like surely such a thing cannot be the case. But what I'm here to tell you is that that will indeed be the case. That the future we're headed for is one where you can literally just have anything you want. Like, if there's a good or service you want, you'll be able to have it, and ultimately, everyone in the world will be able to have anything they want. What's key to that is robotics and AI. And will also enable the production of goods and services, basically with no limit. And when you combine that with sustainable energy from the sun and batteries, we can also, at the same time, also maintain a great environment. So that, I think, is the future that we want. A future where nobody's in need. You can have what you want, and we still have nature. We still have the beautiful parts of nature that we like. I think that's probably the best future. Again, what other future would you want? I think that's like the cool future, and also space travel is something like that. So if you can have basically anything you want and travel to space and go to Mars, and that's about as good as it gets. It's like that's it. So that's really what we're trying to do is take the set of actions most likely to lead to a great future for all. So that's what I mean by sustainable abundance. And the combination of things that we're making with Optimus and AI compute will achieve an age of abundance for all. Like actually. So it's going to be pretty great. And Model Y became the best-selling vehicle in the world. FYI, we do make the best, it's how we're doing on popularity. Well, we actually literally make the best-selling car on Earth of any kind. So that's, and it's for 2 years in a row. So, and it's going to be the best-selling car on Earth again this year. So. The Cybertruck became the best-selling electric vehicle pickup instantly, because it's awesome. And Tesla was the best-selling electric vehicle in Europe, the fastest-growing brand in South Korea, and we launched in a lot of new markets, including Qatar, Lithuania, Chile, and the Philippines, and we'll be opening in a whole bunch more markets as well. So Teslas will be available worldwide. So, and we launched the new Model Y. Congrats to the team on Best of 10. So, that's obviously very tough because we've got factories all across the world, and we've got to change over a global supply chain on basically three supply chains on 3 continents, and I think you did an amazing job of switching over the world's best-selling car globally in a very short period of time. Well done, guys. And let's not forget also we upgraded the Model 3 last year. So I would encourage people to also buy the Model 3. It's a great car, actually. So, and the Cybertruck is achieved 5-star safety. Um, these days, you know, sometimes things get a little dangerous in the neighborhood. The Cybertruck, being bulletproof and all, can come in handy. So, but apart from being bulletproof, it's also very safe in a crash. We're also building the Tesla Semi factory. This is a vehicle that some people said was impossible to build, that it defied physics. Well, not only does it not defy physics, we're going to be making a lot of them. So we're going to make just a, you know, I think ultimately we'll make over millions probably of the Tesla Semi. And this is really going to be something that you'll see all over the place, and it'll also be autonomous, or have the ability to go autonomous down the road. So really, autonomy is a massive, massive thing. The future is autonomous. So I always sort of think like, what will the future look like in 5 years, or 10 years, 20 years? And 5 years from now, autonomous cars are going to be everywhere. Primarily going to be Teslas, by the way. But autonomous Teslas will be everywhere. And I think in 5 years, probably we'll have regulatory approval, I think globally. So you'll have autonomous Teslas on every continent, taking people on trips, and almost the entire fleet, which will pass 10 million vehicles next year, is capable of full autonomy. So even without the Cybercab, we still actually have a gigantic fleet that is capable of being autonomous. And the thing about being an autonomous car is that it can be used much more than a car that is not autonomous. A typical passenger vehicle car will be used about 10 hours a week. So people might use it for an hour and a half a day on average for 7 days, which is about 10 hours a week. But there are 168 hours in a week. So if you have a car that's a robot car that can drive autonomously, it can now be used potentially for 80, maybe 100 hours a week. So you could have a car.
And so, truth be told, what world is Elon Musk living in, and what world are the rest of us living in? Surely, his mind is way off this planet. And I bet this is something to think about, even in terms of our own lives, leadership, politics, and governance. Take care, enjoy.